Hey guys, Ethan here, back for another week of building Hogwarts in Lego. This is week... Hey Siri, how many weeks has it been since September 10th, 2018?
It was 93 weeks ago.
Welcome to week 13 of building Hogwarts. This is going to be a very big update, probably the biggest update ever. Definitely so far, because it's been a long time. You guys know this, I know this, everyone knows this. It's been months, it's been almost a year since the last time I had a Hogwarts update. But I gotta tell you guys, I'm very excited to get back into this series and bring it back to YouTube. And just coming back to YouTube as a whole. I'm doing live streams now, I'm doing other uploads. I'm very, very happy. What are we going to be talking about today concerning Hogwarts? Well, quite a bit. Obviously, you can tell a lot has changed, but let me just give a refresher for any of you guys who are new or anyone who just forgot. My main Hogwarts mock that I'm building here is actually not the Great Hall. It's the courtyard. So you have this big, I don't know if you can see it on this piece of paper too well. It's the Battle of Hogwarts courtyard. So it's from Deathly Hallows Part 2, the giant courtyard. This is going to be a 12 gray base plate mock, and the main part of the build is going to be that huge courtyard. But at the back of the courtyard, I do have the front of the Great Hall, and that's what I've been working on primarily the last several months and just pretty much most of the series. Now you might be wondering, where's the rest of the mock? Well, as you saw in the last update, if you did see it, about 10 months ago, I moved the courtyard bit all under the table so that I could pull this Great Hall to the front and start working on it. And you can see that I've got a ton of progress done on this Great Hall, and it's almost done, quite frankly. I have some texturing left to do on some of my new parts, like this big arch here is just solid dark tan because I still need to texture that up. And I still need to fill out the back more and everything, but a lot of my main designs are finalized and done. But a lot has changed since last week, whatever. So let's go ahead and jump into it and check it out. So starting off with the pillars, as I think they're kind of the main attraction of the Great Hall. Last update, I had this one right here, and some of this one back here. But as you can see now, I have both of those pillars complete, and these two well on their way. You can see that these two pillars are much taller than the two on the left side. They go all the way up to the top there, whereas the ones on the left are kind of down here, and they have dark bluish gray tops. Now the reason for that is that in the Battle of Hogwarts, at the end, these two pillars got completely annihilated, and that whole half of the Great Hall was destroyed coming down from there. That's why there's this big gap kind of in this whole fixture here. So looking at the mock from a distance, you can see that the left side pillars are definitely much lower than the right side, as well as this little half arch section there in the middle of the entrance. I have made sure to try to keep this mock as detailed as possible, especially on these pillars. I've added a lot of textures, a lot of colors. I'm still sticking with my same original colors, my same dark colors that I liked. The dark bluish gray, the dark tan, and occasionally some olive whenever it comes to the actual building. Now you'll see though, the further down you go, the more it becomes just basic building. The reason for that is I want to save pieces, and I know I'm going to have a little roof here. So with that roof there's no reason to build a bunch of detail underneath the roofed areas, as you're not going to be able to see it. And you can see on the other side as well, it is regular tan further down due to that roof issue, and then further up, it gets very detailed. I even included some snot right there, and some on this pillar right up there. This mock is very tall now. You can see a minifig down here at the bottom. Very small little guy right there. It's tall. It's big. So yeah, the four pillars are in place, and I'm pretty sure if we look at our little designs here, we might have more pillars to build in the back, because I have that one right there. You can see there's a pillar there, and then there is a pillar there, and there. So this is actually mostly just flat wall in between, but it looks like we might have to build one possibly back here or something at the very back of the mock, but we'll see how that all turns out. My main goal is to have these four, and we have them. Continuing on, I have started to build up the wall section in between the pillars, and on this left side you can see that it is destroyed because this whole side, once again, is destroyed in the final Battle of Hogwarts. But the right side here is still all built up. Not much texturing going on, which I am kind of disappointed with. I'm definitely going to need to texture that up So that is something I'm going to need to change. Another big thing that I've been working on is the main entrance itself. This whole arch in the middle here. It has changed actually since the last time you guys saw it. It's much steeper now, much more of a sharp tip, I guess you could say, and that is actually much more accurate to the real Hogwarts entrance. It's very hard to get this thing accurate. I don't think it's perfectly accurate, but so far I am satisfied with this. I might change it more later down the line, but I'm pretty satisfied. The entrance overall does look kind of clunky, and I don't like that. I especially don't like the gaps that are being caused here, and maybe like the reverse side of the plate showing here. Hopefully I can fix up some of that, but otherwise I think this is a pretty solid entryway, and I do like the way that this curvature came out. Keep in mind all these reddish brown parts will be swapped for dark tan eventually. I just haven't gotten around to that yet. Next up is something I did on a live stream recently, and that is this big section right here. I was wondering how I was going to build this big part of the wall slash giant arch thing, and I eventually just decided to try out 1x2 bricks stacked on top of each other. I know it's really basic, but I just wanted to try it, and I did, and it looks decent, actually. It's solid dark tan right now, which I don't like. Of course, that will be changed. I'm going to texture all of this up once I get more texturing pieces. The only reason I didn't do it now is just because I wanted to see what it looks like, but I do have on this table some texturing parts here. Of course, my dark bluish gray plates, and then some other pieces as well. I even have the little Han Solo, I'm Solo, Han Solo. Yeah, overall I am pretty satisfied with how that 1x2 brick design is working out. And also, I got a lot of dark tan. You can see in this drawer down here, they had this part at Pick-a-Brick, and of course, I got notified about it and I bought them all. I'm not gonna lie to you, I bought them all. Because they never have dark tan at Pick-a-Brick. It's very rare for them to, and I know how much I need, so I got it. And I'm very, very satisfied with that. And I'm very glad that I managed to get my hands on these easily, especially just so I could start building Hogwarts and start prototyping with things and be able to do it in the proper color. So I'm very happy with that. I still have a fair amount left, and I think I have enough in here to be able to finish up the Great Hall. Because once I'm done with the Great Hall, I don't think I'm going to need as many of that type of part, because I'm going to be building the courtyard, which is going to be mostly, as far as dark tan is concerned, just these archways throughout the courtyard and then 2 small buildings at the front. So dark tan isn't going to be as rampant once the Great Hall is done, and I'm going to be so satisfied whenever this Great Hall is finally done, because this has been the difficult part of the mock. Well, the courtyard's definitely been hard too, but this requires a lot of techniques, a lot of colors, a lot of parts, and all of that stuff, all that great stuff. It's been fun, but it will be amazing once it's done. Another little thing that's changed is on the sides here. I used to have these little staircases going up into this entryway, and that's actually inaccurate, so I took those out. You know, I love accuracy in my mocks. I really, really want to keep things accurate. So I took those stairwells out, even though they looked kind of cool. Plus, with the roof that's going to be put there, you probably won't be able to see the stairs anyway, so it's kind of pointless. Another little thing that's just kind of fun is this Death Eater that I threw in here with some jumper plates. It looks pretty cool, I think. Got the nice twisting effect as if he's taking off and flying there. And I have a couple of Dementors as well, just flying around the castle. Just thought it'd be fun. I got those figs, and I wanted to throw them in there and take some pictures. So there they are. On the right side of the build here, I do have the beginning of this little building or section of Hogwarts. There's going to be a steep roof here, and if you look at the actual castle, there is a little room section over here, so that is accurate. And right here is where the giant tower would be, but as you guys know, I'm not building the tower. I'm just going to be putting a picture frame there with Hogwarts in it and maybe my mock card for whenever I'm displaying this guy at conventions. So I kind of feel like I went through all of that pretty quickly. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Maybe it's just been a long time since I've done this, but I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, guys, I love you guys, and I'm honestly really, really excited to get back into this series, cranking out these weekly updates, really building this mock. I've really enjoyed my time working on it over the last month or so, since I've really started grinding on it again. And doing live streams again. I'm doing a lot of live streams now. Be sure to click the bell. I know everyone says, click the bell! But, you know, genuinely, if you want to laugh, you know, usually our live streams are pretty funny, my live streams, and sometimes I stream with friends. But if you want to laugh, you want to hang out, you want to watch this be built, you know, or sets be built or whatever, click the bell. You'll get notified for live streams. Talk to me live. But, you know, I've just really been having a blast getting back into YouTube. So I'm excited. I'm hyped. I hope you guys are excited. Tell me in the comments, what do you think of Hogwarts? Give me suggestions. I was looking back through my old Hogwarts videos, and I saw I would oftentimes ask for y'all's opinions, and y'all would give them in the comments, and that's a great thing. So if you have any suggestions for this mock, anything I should change, anything I should add, please tell me. Fire away in the comment section. I read all of my comments. I love them so much. So comment away, and thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys again very soon. Goodbye for now.